So you never know when it could be over, or you never know when the next bump in the road is going to come. And this man right here is doing everything he can to get to where he needs to be. He's not letting anything stop him. And I tell you what, he has the most humbling, most uplifting presence of a person. And what I mean by that is, he was telling me a story. He's out here. He's out in the streets. I've been there. Some people that know me, they know that I was in the streets. I can definitely relate to how it is and what he's going through. And I feel for this man. I mean, he's a beautiful, beautiful soul. As far as, I wish I could have recorded some of the conversations that he was talking to me about on the way here, because he's praising God through his situations. He's praising God through everything. He said he prayed, and God got him to where he is right now. And I'm going to be the vessel to get him as far as I can get him down the road, the best that I can. Because according to get a blessing, you have to be a blessing. And we can never ever forget what other people are going through in their lives. We can't forget that in situations, no matter how bad it is, it could always be worse for the next person. So, tell us more about your dad.
Well, there's a lot of things that I could tell.
Speak up a little.
There's a whole lot of things that I could tell about my father. He was the best person that I knew. He used to drive trucks since he was 18. But before that, he used to babysit one trucker that's a trucker now. And he still drives. And now my dad's already passed away, but he drove trucks from 18 to 53. And this young guy that was a trucker, or still is a trucker, he still drives trucks, and he's already told me about what he does. But my dad, he made sure that all the things that was on the table when we were kids, we didn't have couldn't go to no dentist offices to get our teeth checked or nothing, because my dad didn't have the insurance yet. And he still drove. He was a really awesome guy. I guarantee you, anybody would have met my dad, everybody would have been calling him Pops. I mean, when I was growing up, everybody always looked at my dad, asked him questions, and he would give them answers and tell them how to do something, or how to change an engine block. He used to drive, he used to change engines out of semis, change his own semi block, and I still miss my dad because he's just everything to me. But he's still here with me, though. I know that for a fact.
Right on. Okay, tell us about this, tell us about Johnny.
Well, my buddy Johnny, he was a real person. He when I known him, I was about 16 years old. He was killed in a car accident. So everything that I own, I name after him. And I just think about my buddy Johnny. Him and I, we would sit down and drink sodas or drink brisk tea with lemon. Man, it was the best. But I miss them though. Pretty much miss everybody that I lose. Hopefully that this doesn't feel like a curse like it did when I was younger. Felt like when I was a teenager that everything that I'm around passes away. But come to think about it, I found out it's not me. I'm not the curse. It's just that all in my head. At the time I thought that it was me. But my buddy Johnny, his name's Johnny Borga. He used to be my neighbor till my aunt had shipped him and his family over to Vegas, where he got killed at. And I blame my aunt for that one. I shouldn't though, but I was pissed off at her, or mad at her, because me and Johnny, we used to go everywhere together. So I named my bag after him. I named my bicycle after him. Whatever I own, I name after my best friend Johnny. So,
right on. Well, I just had to share with you guys, on my adventures out here that, man, there's some beautiful people out here. If we just take the time to open our eyes and stop for a minute and just look around and see that there's good people out here that need your help. He was telling me stories about his dad out on the road, and I mean, it just broke my heart, man. I mean, the first thing this man said to me, he says, "I'm a trucker's son."
And I'm proud of it.
And say that again?
And I'm proud of it. Because I love being a trucker's son. It's just hard to not know if your dad was a trucker or not. But me, I knew my dad was a trucker. And I'm proud of it. Love my dad to death. Heard some stories though, and if you don't mind me sharing some of them.
Oh, go for it.
There's one that my dad was telling me about what happened on Highway 91. There was a trucker back in 1963 that passed away. He still hunts that highway, but once in a while somebody sees him. He shows up, helps somebody that needs, takes them all the way down to a coffee shop, drops them off and lets them know that that's the end of the line for them. They got to turn back around. And they disappear. That's what my dad told me. Back in 1964, I believe, somebody else saw the same trucker. But prior to that, there was a song, but it's a story, a true story. My dad was sharing with me. Back in 1955, I believe it was. The story about the Phantom 109, Big Joe. I can't forget that one. That was out there in Georgia. And there was a guy that got a dime from him. The guy got a free cup of coffee and a refill because of that. And I'm just hoping that one day, when I do go back on another road trip, hopefully that I can meet one of these guys. Hopefully. That's about all I got right now.
Gotcha. So, as this guy was talking to me, we were running down the road, it really opened up my eyes something that I forgot a long time ago. Something that I've been seeing since I got back out on the road, which is, you know, that this is a family. You know, I mean, guys out here running, I have a whole new respect for truckers in a light that I've never had before. I mean, running locally with my brother, with all my trucking buddies that are on my Facebook, you know, Ettrick, you know, Ashley King, you know, just to throw a few names out there. But and there's a lot of y'all. If I'm missing a lot of y'all. But I mean, y'all know who y'all are. Don't forget Proto, all those guys. But what I'm saying is, you know, trucking is a family. It really, really is. I mean, these guys have been over backwards to help me out, get started again, and been there for me. And I would do the same. And that's something I forgot. Me personally, I forgot that. I forgot about how trucking is more than just getting out here behind the wheel and going making some money. It's about taking care of each other. You know, giving somebody a hand up instead of a handout. You know, everything that I'm about, everything that I stand for, and something I've been running from. And I'm understanding every single day that there's more to life if we allow more in our life. Does that make sense? When we open up our minds, we open up our eyes, and we see things around us. But half the time, I myself, as a whole, you know, we get so caught up and wrapped up in me, and what I have to do. And so I guess what I'm saying by all that is sometimes we have to open up and start reaching out that hand and start lifting up. I mean, I talk about it, you know, but it's one thing of saying, it's another thing of doing. Now, this man is a beautiful, beautiful soul, and I wanted to give him, you know, his time, and I wanted to share with you guys, because as promised, of what's going on and what I'm doing. But like I said, it's getting late. You know, he's got a hotel room over here. He's go get him a good night's rest. We're gonna get up in the morning and we're gonna hit it. But until next time, just keep an open mind and an open heart. And for all my believers out there, pray for this man right here, that he gets home to his mom. Pray for his safety as well. So, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. If you like, you know, if you like my channel, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe at the bottom, right over there. And we only know what tomorrow holds. But I just wanted to share with you guys what's going on. So we'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Thank you, Bobby.